Hey everybody, it's Javier Vidana, your home buying coach, and welcome to another episode of Can You Afford a Home? Now more of a valuable series than ever with freaking interest rates and everything going crazy. So gonna have to adjust my monthly payment strategy just slightly, but still, now more than ever, your affordability matters most. So today we got an email from Karen, who is another California emailer. Very interesting. By the way, guys, if you're interested in having you as an episode of this, all you gotta do is email me at contact@javiervidana.com. Just send me all your information. Now, we get a lot of emails, so you might not get picked. However, we'll make sure to acknowledge that we got your email. And if you're in a more dire situation, you're like, crap, I really need advice now, we do have an option on my website where you can go and pay a small fee for your own personalized video for this, okay? You don't have to do it. You can email me and hopefully maybe you get accepted, right? Like somebody said, it's I didn't realize it was a header, what is it called? Like subject line competition, because people with really interesting subject lines always catch my attention. But hey, it's my channel, guys. I do what I want here. This is how things roll. I put on Majora's Mask and things just get a little crazy in here. What can I say? Well, anyways, today we got an email from a California named Karen, who says, came across your channel, your affordability videos. I thought I would share my number since I feel my husband and I are struggling a lot with millennials. Like a lot of millennials are struggling while trying to reach the so-called American dream. Wow, that was deep. We live in the city of Covina, right outside of LA. We are hoping to save to buy a home next year, and I almost have lost all hope that one day we'll be homeowners. You're in the same boat as a lot of us, Karen. So stay strong. Joint gross income is $166,000. So let's write that down. Total net income is $8,700 per month. Wow. You guys have for losing all hope, you guys are sure making a great living. That's insane that you are as far as I know, from what I'm reading here, you're a success. Yet you feel like you're not a success because of the circumstances around you regarding housing. So let me just challenge you a bit. Let me put on my life coach hat a bit here. I'm not a life coach, but I would say get your value and your happiness not based on the fact that you don't have a house, but about what you've done in your life. Like, you've accomplished a lot. You're making great money. You and your partner, you guys are awesome. You guys are killing it. Okay. So be proud of yourself. I'm sure he's proud of you. Car payment is $374. Also, you guys like my sun? That's a sun. I know it looks like a lion. Those are supposed to be sunglasses and a smiley face, but it just looks like he's pooping. So I'm sorry. And there's a palm tree over there, not a firework. Don't make fun of my drawings. No credit cards. That's awesome. Credit score is currently about 780. So let's write that down. Credit is 780. And your partner's or husband's is 710. Student loans are $91,000, but you're not making any payments. Okay, so that's going to be a little tough. But even though you're not making payments, we are going to have to account for that. So we're going to write it down, and we're going to do a quick calculation about that, which we'll tell you in a bit. You currently have savings. Total looks like $40,000. So savings is $40,000. She broke it down as she has 25 for down, 10K for closing costs, and 5K. So she's trying to save a bigger down with inflation and gas is getting difficult. Saving about $1,000 a month, and we're trying to, hopefully you can either give us hope or shut down our dreams. We like to buy in Covina and Azusa. It's never shut down your dreams. It's more wait, right? Be patient on your dreams. So anyways, let's get to it. So let's kind of just put them in the right order. So income is going to be this with the net income of that. This is going to be your car payment that it goes into your income. Credit is this. Student loans is technically go towards income, and red is savings. So once again, we're not judging anything yet or anything along those lines. Oh my gosh, I just noticed my color correction is way off. Let me fix this right now. The hell's going on? There you go. Jeez Louise, that was crazy. Did you guys see that? Crazy. So let's start off with your credit situation first. So your credit right now, according to you, so let's write credit right here, is 780 and 710, okay? What's it, 70? Yeah. So first of all, they're going to use the least amount of First off, they're going to use the person with the lowest score as the base threshold. It's not like when you buy a car and you take your mom and she has a lot higher credit score and now you got a great deal. No, it's not like that. They're going to use the lowest. So the fact that you've worked so hard on your credit means diddly squat. Yeah, husband is 710. So you probably can coach him while you wait and save more money to get that credit score as high as possible. The good news is 710 is just fine for a conventional loan, which is where you want to be nowadays. So you pass credit with flying colors, you're good to go there. So big old check mark, 98 plus, you have enough. If you can get his credit to mid 700s, you can get a better score. And I know interest rates are all bad right now, but the higher you are, the much better position you're going to be in. So to do some work, coach, husband. That should be literally the catchphrase for every wife, right? Also, guys, as you can tell, I'm doing a different format as opposed to my usual format, so let me know if this is okay, because I need your guys' approval to be happy. The next one is going to be your saving situation. So as of right now, you said you had a total of $40,000. You have 25 for the down payment. You have 10 for closing costs. And then you have 5 for just general savings. Okay. Hopefully you have separate savings opposed to this, but if you don't have separate savings, I'm not even going to look at this. That's your separate savings, okay? You didn't specify if you had separate savings, so I'm going to assume that's the situation. So anywho, so you have $35,000 total. So if let's first and foremost, let's get an idea of what houses cost in Covina. I've never heard of that city. Honestly, the only thing I know about California is on my way to Disneyland to get ripped off by the Mickey Mouse. I see a bunch of cities and a bunch of freeways, and the freeways suck. And then, I get to Disneyland, they take my money, and then I leave. All right, let's go to share screen. There you go. So it's West Covina and Covina. Is there a difference between Covinas? All right, I just put Covina. Not looking good so far, so let's just find something. What's the cheapest? All right, let's start with price low to high. Like, what can we get? That's let's not look at sold houses. Let's look at just for sale home type. Let's deselect and just go houses. Cheapest houses are 660, 674, 685. So you're probably going to spend 700,000. Now, do you have to be that close to Covina? Like if I remove this boundary and kind of spread out. Now, I don't know anything about LA. Again, please no. Take my word with, take warning to my word. But if you just spread out just slightly more, I mean, there's 450, 500, 550, 560. Now, I don't know anything about these cities, once again, so please talk to your realtor. And if you need a realtor, you know what to do. Yes, I'm about to sell myself out. You know what to do. Get an agent referral anytime. Go link in the description. But yeah, I mean, let's just say, but let's just stick to Covina because that's what we know for sure. And I think the average was 600. Let me remove boundary. Yeah, like let's say 700,000. That's going to be a lot. California love. Let's get an idea of the monthly cost using their principal and interest. We're going to do 5% down, which tells you now 33,000 is going to need for your down payment with 5% down, which tells me now you're probably not going to have enough. So just heads up. Interest rate's not 4.8 right now. Let's do like 5.2, 5.5. Let's probably just assume the worst. Mortgage insurance we're going to include. Property taxes are high. I'm going to leave it alone. I'm going to trust Zillow knows more better than I do. And then, yeah, so the monthly payment is about 4,600 smackaroos. Okay, so that's a lot. So anywho, for this price range, for this house, we needed $33,000. So you definitely, you're close. So I would probably, here, probably an additional $10,000 would probably get you enough for a 5% down. 10K, I think, in my opinion, is sufficient enough. I think that's more than what you need. I think closing costs in California are more expensive, but 10K is technically that. So, you have enough for the 5% down. you will have after 10,000. You said you're saving about 1,000 a month right now. 10 months, you know, that's 10,000. I really think you can probably squeeze things more and save a little more. I think you do a little. I mean, I saw your income grow. You're bringing home 8,700 a month net. You guys can come up with more than 1,000. Tell your husband, let's not buy whatever he's into. If you're like me, you're buying games. If you're like my brother, he's buying car parts. I don't know what he's into. You know, there's ways to save more money is all I'm saying. Okay. But I'll trust you if you're saying 1,000 is the most you can do, fine. But you got good income. But so you're probably $10,000 short for the savings. And I would probably, in addition to the 10,000, now I don't know about Cali, but here a shortfall is really popular to compete against like people waiting their appraisal. So having an additional maybe $10,000 to $20,000 will help to essentially cover any gaps or do shortfalls. So I would probably say you are, let's say if you can double what you have, it's probably going to put you in a good spot. So in addition to that, add another 10 or 20. So total, if you add another 30,000 to the mix, I think you're going to be in good hands. So you have a year, so you have enough time. I think you can do it. I think you can really strap down and get it done. I don't know if that's the right term or not, but now we're going to talk about affordability, which we're going to use our lovely, I almost misspelled it, but leave that in, Zeke. Let them know that even the great Javier makes mistakes. All right, like I said, we're now going to use my budget calculator, which is accessible as well. Links in the description. Available for the time being, free or a $3 or $5 tip. It's gonna go. The free option is gonna go away soon. Just a heads up. So if you're looking to get it free, then get it done. I haven't done an update on it in a bit since I've been moving and everything, but I'm gonna go in there and get your guys' feedback and do a little more updating. But anywho, let's get to it. So here, she gave us a good idea of the net income, which honestly I do prefer because net income is really what you should base your budget off of. But they also gave us our joint gross income, so that should work as well. So she gave us, let's see here, the annual gross income was, the monthly net income was 8,700. It was annual 166. Now, since they gave it to us a little bit upside down, I'm going to put a quick formula here, get this and divide it by, is it 13 or 12? I'll just do 12. That's fine. So we get that. So her total net income is about 8,700 a month. She's making about 104K annual. Both of them are. She said the only debt they have is a car payment for 374, and they have no other debt. Now they did say they had a student loan for, it was like 91,000. So we are going to use at least 1% of that because there is a chance the lender might. It's 1% of that would be 9,110. So we're going to put that in there. Now there's a chance they might not use it. Okay, there's a chance they might not. But we're planning for the worst, okay? Now, if you want to get this and do your own budget in here, that's fine. For now, we're just focusing on what they qualify for. So accordingly here, doing the math here, you should be able to qualify for a monthly payment of $5,600, which approximately would be 65% of your take-home income. No bueno. You don't want to qualify for that. It only leaves you $3,000, dude, for freaking the rest of your bills. That's insane. So instead, what you can actually afford is this range here. Sorry, I just saw a wrong number here. So this is what you should be able to afford. Now, I do have a few things checkmarked here, but let's just not checkmark them for now. To be really on the safe side, you want to be about $2,175 if you're playing things just right, which is approximately 33% of your net income would be about $2,871, and really tight, you can go up to $4,000. That would be about approximately 30% of your gross income, which technically consider a lot of calculators online. A lot of people say it's not house poor, but really you should be around 2,800, maybe even 3,000. Now, if you want to try to pay your student loans aggressively, you want to check mark this where you basically are making that payment first, and then that knocks it down there. Now, if you're not going to opt to do this, then you do have those extra $300 there per month that you would be able to afford. Now, if you remember, the monthly payment that we got for the Zillow, I believe was it like $4,000, I think. So listen, I get California is different. Everyone, totally exposed that I use a calculator now. I get that a lot of people out there, every time I make one of these budget videos, they go, "Oh, Javier, in California, LOL, in California, we can't do." Yeah, I get it. A lot of you guys live 30%, 40% of your gross income. So technically, if you're going to follow the California way, you should be able to be $650,000, $600,000 range, right? Okay, but really, just explore some other cities around the area. Just go a little further out. If you spend $150,000 less, maybe explore different areas. Like now, guy, if you had this income in another state, you would be very well off. You would be top 1% probably in Phoenix. And Phoenix is already too expensive. There's other cities. I think you take this income, okay, explore alternative options in different areas, and you guys will live a magnificent life. Will you be in Kardashian land? No. Will you be close to your family? Maybe not. But if you just take this income, or even maybe, I know maybe you can't get the same job somewhere else. Maybe you get paid 80% of that. You take it somewhere else, you're going to be so much happier. You're just going to be so much happier. So in California, in Covina, does it work? Technically, you're a little bit shy. Maybe I think you need to save another 20, 30K. Your credit's okay. Work on your husband's a bit. And if things relatively stay around the same price range, it would work, but you'll be severely you qualify for the right price range, but you will be considered house poor. But everybody in California is considered house poor. Yes, I get it. You'll be one of those. Or you explore alternative options. You go maybe explore outskirts cities in LA. Maybe you explore alternative states, do something. And you really take control of your life, and you'll be in a position where you are going to live a lot more comfortably. Like you're here complaining at your email says something about millennials. Millennials are struggling because they're also choosing to live in these cities. You can choose to take your path somewhere and live a lot more comfortably. So that's where it is, and that's my conclusion. Once again, guys, if you are looking to get this video done by you, there's my email, and of course, if you're looking for an agent referral, there it is, link in the description below. What do you guys think? Guys, let's be nice to people. A lot of people comment, oh, what an idiot, trying to buy. No, be nice. Also, if I made a video about you, don't go and defend yourself. Let's let it roll. One thing I did not expect with these videos is people to talk crap about each other, and then the person I made a video about going and defending themselves. No, just guys, let's take it easy. We're all learning here. We're all growing together. Let's, whatever. Just get it right. Now let me tell you some good news. Okay, there's a specific loan product right now that only has a 2% interest rate, and here's what it's called. Okay, it's called